Did you know the Earth is like a big magnet? Now, magnets always lose their strength. The Earth's magnet has lost 6% of its strength in the last 150 years. The magnet is getting weaker, which means it used to be stronger, which means the Earth can't be more than 25,000 years old, because the heat generated from the stronger magnetic field would have destroyed life on Earth. That also means carbon dating doesn't work. We'll cover lots more on carbon dating in question answer time video 7. Here's an example though. The lower leg of a mammoth carbon dated 15,000 years old. The skin was 21,000 years old. Talk about a slow birth. One part of a mammoth was 29,000 years old, another part's 44,000. It just doesn't work, folks. We cover lots more on that on video 7. The textbooks will say, well, yes, the magnetic field's getting weaker because it's part of a pattern of reversals. The magnetic field is reversing. This is pure baloney. The magnetic field of the Earth is not reversing. There are stronger and weaker magnetism areas, but not reversed. Follow video 6 for that, but that's all part of a theory called Pangea. How many have ever heard of Pangea? They'll say, yes, boys and girls, millions of years ago, all the continents used to fit together. Oh, really? They don't tell the kids they shrank Africa nearly 40% to make them fit. They also don't tell them they took out all of Mexico and Central America. Hey, señor, ¿qué pasa? ¿Dónde está Mexico? Panama, Costa Rica, Guatemala. They also don't tell them what I think ought to be obvious to a kindergartner. If you take the water out of the oceans, you will notice there is dirt underneath. People say, hey, Hovind, do you think the continents were ever connected? I say, what are you talking about? They still are. What do you mean, were they? Hello, it's not hollow under the oceans, you know. They're still connected. Yeah, it's just the low places are full of water, that's all. What a dumb theory. We cover more on that on video 6. I think the continents are moving some, no question. Okay, I like Walt Brown's hydroplate theory myself. I think that explains the whole thing. We cover that more on video 6. Okay, the Earth is spinning about 1,000 miles an hour at the equator, but the Earth is slowing down. The Earth slows down enough that every once in a while they have to add a tick to the clock to put the clocks back on schedule. New Year's Eve, 1990, they said we have to add a tick to the clock because the clocks are off by a second because the Earth is slowing down. They said the Earth slows down 1,000th of a second every day. 1992, they did it again. Astronomy magazine said Earth's rotation is slowing down. June is going to be 1 second longer than normal. We're going to have a leap second. Now, most people have heard of leap year, but many people have never even heard of leap second, even though we have one every year to year and a half. We have to have a leap second because the Earth is slowing down and you're putting the clocks back on schedule. Now, kids, this is going to be complicated, so listen carefully. The Earth is spinning, but it is slowing down. How many can figure this out? Okay? Which means it used to be going faster. How many can figure that out? Okay. Now, if you go back 6,000 years, this is not a problem. The Earth was spinning a little faster when Adam was here. He wouldn't notice. He didn't have a watch anyway, as far as we know. But some of these guys would like me to believe everything is billions of years old. Ooh, now you go back a few billion years, the Earth was spinning real fast. Your days and nights would be pretty quick. Get up, go to bed, get up, go to bed, get up, go to bed. You'd never get nothing done. Centrifugal force would have been enormous. The winds would have been 5,000 miles an hour from the Coriolis effect. And you think the dinosaurs lived 200 million years ago? Ooh, man, I know what happened to them. They got blown off.